immortalized and preserved. Of a time not so long ago, when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant.
Abandon us.
No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Hey Jamie, I have a question. Can you get a hold of Matt for me? Because I need him to sew some Velcro on my vest. And he's the only one that can sew. You're too old to sew. You're an old lady. You're like 60 years old. So if you can get a hold of him to have him sew some Velcro on my vest for me, because I'm getting a new phone. That would be great, old lady. Thank you. I left you a message on Facebook Messenger. I hate my phone. LOL.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. David Big Dog gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Greg Gregory. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
tonight
lights.
For Miami, the second baseman, Greg Gregory.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
705.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit
What?
to short. Tavares takes it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today. They're going to have the test of facing the old knuckleball. Some of these guys might knock on the manager's office and ask for the day off. That's what I would want. It's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage is see it high, let it fly. See it low, let it go. You'll see a lot of chases in the dirt. And this pitcher's going to let you know real early if he's got the good one working today.
Now here it comes. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next from Miami, Peter Lopez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Lopez.
No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. So stepping in, Josh Reed. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Josh Reed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Do one up in your wheelchair.
Into the box now, Alexis Da Silva comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Da Silva.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in, Bernard Windsor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Windsor.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, McClendon. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Terrell Singleton. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Terrell Singleton.
First pitch on its way. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Taveras is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In now, Luis Liriano. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hello.
Hi, David. It's Dawn.
Hi.
I got your messages.
Yeah.
So they're not going to waive that money that you owed from before?
Probably not.
Because, you know, CMH doesn't, I mean, it's a public entity. There's no money anywhere to pay for something like that.
Okay.
I would try to negotiate with them.
Well,
because
I already paid like $90 today because it's already been ordered, so.
Okay.
I mean.
And do you need your budget changed then?
Yep.
Well, how much additional do you need sent to you each month?
They said this month's bill is going to be $90, and then it should go back down to 70.
Okay.
So,
So do you want to start with an additional 70?
yeah, but I would bump it up just to 80 just in case.
Okay.
So,
All right. So, I don't know if I have your most recent budget. Let me look. How much are you getting each month right now? Do you know? That's being sent to your account?
200.
200. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to bump it up to 280?
Yeah, 'cause that's what I used to pay for all of this. 'Cause before I paid all this, I had 200, so, 600, so that's why I saved money, so.
Okay. All right. Well, and you have money in your account at CMH too, so
Okay.
we just can't have you, if it comes time for your redetermination, you know what that is?
That's Social Security.
Your Medicaid and your food assistance.
Oh,
You got to keep your full amount under $2,000.
okay.
So they're going to look at both your bank account and the one at CMH.
Okay.
So let me see what you got in your CMH account.
I think you said 1,000.
I think you're right. Let me just double check. How are you holding up during all this?
My grandma died in March. We
Oh,
couldn't
I'm sorry.
we couldn't go to her funeral on Friday.
Yeah.
Her house burnt down Sunday, so it's been okay.
Well, that sounds wild.
Yeah.
The house burnt down.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little slow.
Okay.
When I'm at home, it's slower than in the office. What do you think of this heat?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you don't seem to mind it, do you?
No.
Better than rain, right?
Yeah, even though it's supposed to rain right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was gonna go outside, but then they said it was gonna rain, so I was like, forget it.
Yeah. Well, because this is your in-between time. You'd be stuck when...
Yeah.
Okay. You got 938.
Okay.
So you're okay right now.
Okay.
It's just if you build up a lot, then... So just keep that in mind. If you get quite a bit of money on your end, we'll have to talk about what you want to do.
I think I have 315 in there right now after today.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, then you're okay.
it's either
It'll
2
be a little
or
while
3.
before you gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get your budget changed. You'll get an additional 80 a month. It won't happen in June. And it wouldn't happen till July. So do you need a check sent too, or are you okay?
Probably because I don't know when this bill is due, so
How much do you want sent?
I would say 95 just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, that's fine. It's your money. You can have all of it if you want. You've been pretty good about keeping track of your money, so not too worried about it.
How about just 150 just to be on the safe side with this new bill?
Yep. Okay.
And then I don't know how to handle Verizon because a couple of years ago I had called and they said they switched over to non-contract phones. So I don't know if there's going to be a cutoff fee or?
I think your phone was paid for when I looked at your account.
Yes.
So all that you'll owe is what's, that final bill or whatever.
So there's no.
And we'll get that in the mail.
So there's no shut-off fee or.
Not usually. Did you
Okay.
cancel your service?
Not
or are you
yet.
gonna wait until?
My new phone is gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna cut.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this phone off. Probably tomorrow or the next day.
Okay. Are they letting you keep your phone number?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Cause I'm bad with
Okay, yeah.
numbers.
Once you're off and running with Sprint, then you just go ahead and shut off the other one.
Yeah, and then I have to mail this phone to Sprint, so it was a trade-in.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully somebody will help me do that.
Well, you can tell them you need that help.
Yeah.
If they give you a hard time, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what they're there for. Okay, so I will get your budget changed and then send you a check for $150.
Okay.
Okay.
But I still get that $200 every month, don't I, Dawn?
Yeah, I was gonna just increase it to $280.
Do you know
Yeah.
whatever happened to Corinne?
As far as I know, she is still at CMH, but working in a different department or something.
Oh.
I don't know, and maybe because we were, on this where we're all at home. Maybe she didn't get a chance to communicate. I'm not really sure.
Okay, I just wondered.
But yeah, it would have been nice if she'd have said goodbye.
Yeah.
Right. She's in older adult services,
Oh, okay.
working with the old folks. So,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know.
Okay.
All of a sudden, she was just gone. She didn't say goodbye to me either.
Uh-uh.
So I don't know.
And do you guys know when you're gonna do home visits?
Well, the governor just extended it again to the middle of the month.
Okay, wow, okay.
So we can't. I mean, the governor is in charge because we get state funding. So we have to follow what she says.
Oh, okay.
Even if we didn't want to, which I don't think it's a good idea for me to go from house to house, show up at your house after I saw, people at another house.
Okay.
Not right now anyway. So it'll be phased in, and it'll depend. I think if everything is stable and you're doing well and you have what you need, I'm not sure they're going to want me visiting you until it's safer.
Okay. Even though I wear a mask every time, so.
Well, I believe you're being safe. It's more me exposing you than you exposing me.
Oh, okay.
Because let's say I go to a home and I see 5 people,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
come to your house.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to put you at risk.
Okay. And Don,
I don't know.
I was
I'll
gonna
follow
say,
the guidelines.
I was gonna say too with that Sprint, I don't know what this next bill's gonna look like because, like they said, I owe money from 7 years ago, so I really honestly don't know.
So how are you paying it? Did you give them your debit card number? or
Yes, I did.
what? Okay.
So they switched to auto pay. So
Okay. Well, just keep me posted. I mean, if I have to send you more, we send you more. So
okay,
just let me know.
because I would really like to get that paid off if it's still on there.
Right.
So
Yeah, I agree. So, but the unlimited plan sounds good. Then you don't have to worry.
yep.
You can be out and about as much as you want. Then.
Because Verizon kept going up and I couldn't.
I know.
Do
They're
it.
kind of expensive when you're on your own plan.
Yeah.
If you can combine with other people, but
Yeah.
there isn't anybody that you would want to do that with.
No.
Because you never know.
I don't trust people, so.
Right, exactly. Well, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But you're getting out most of the time?
Yeah, if it's not raining.
Yeah. Your wheelchair is fixed?
Somewhat. I'm using it now to give my old chair a break, so I'm just in the house, so it works just fine when I'm in the house. But I don't trust it when I'm outside. Cause
What's wrong?
Sometimes it shuts off on its own. So yeah.
That's not good.
One of the computers is going bad.
So what is Randy doing about that? Or no, you switched.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the insurance.
Okay.
So,
But everything's been done.
yep.
They just need, the insurance just needs to approve it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you'd get stranded somewhere. That would be good.
Yeah. Well, it shut off. It shut off one day when I was crossing the street, so I was like, no,
Ew.
not doing that again. So.
Guess not. So they got your old one up and running?
Yep, I fixed that up. It's running now.
Okay.
And that's kind of why I saved my money, so doesn't get
I
it.
know, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
How's your hip pain?
It's bearable, but I would like to go to the doctor, but now we can't, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, we could, but I don't want
I
to risk
think only
it.
if it's an emergency, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you really want to go into Sparrow at this time.
No.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
They're not still sending you bus passes, are they?
No, I've been not getting any, so.
Okay. I think I told Sherry to not send them right now, because there's
Yeah, they
on the bus, so.
They don't even take. The only places that Canada will allow you to go is the doctor and what's the other one? Grocery shopping. So I think that's the only two. So.
Okay. So when you need them again, let me know and we'll restart that.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it sounds like you're doing okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm doing
It's not
alright.
an easy time, but you seem to be bearing it okay.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get it.
Well, right.
So,
Sounds like you're keeping pretty safe, so.
yeah.
You're doing everything you can. That's all we can do, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I get it, like I've said before, I think I'm at peace with it.
Well, it doesn't even make some people that sick, so you might be one of those too.
Well, I gotta think too, I gotta underline physical and probably underlying conditions, so.
Yeah, but that's life. There's no guarantees on anything.
Yeah.
You might be just fine.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is the best you can. You're staying as safe as you can, so.
And I haven't been sick this year, so it's hard to, it's hard to discrepate between the two, so it's like if I get a sore throat, I don't feel like going to the hospital and getting quarantined, so it's hard to tell between the two of them, so it's like,
Yeah. Well, with the virus, it's more coughing and not being able to breathe very well. So if you start getting that, then we need to probably get you tested.
Well, Stacy goes, if you have a sore throat, you need to tell me because you're going straight to the hospital. So, and I told Kathy, I'm like, there's days where I wake up and I don't feel good, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to go to the hospital when I don't have a sore throat or coughing or nothing. It's just basically stomach, but I don't want to say anything to Stacy, so I don't know. So I'm pretty sure I would know if I had the symptom.
Well, like I said, the main symptoms are upper respiratory,
Yeah.
coughing, and not being able to breathe very good.
Yeah,
Headache, fever.
No
If you're not
bad.
having the fever, I think you're okay. And they're taking your temperature all the time, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's between 96, 97, and 95.
oh, well,
So,
sounds good. You're fine.
and I rarely get headaches, so.
Yeah.
But it's just been crazy with Stacy. Like, when this first started, I was like, can we at least go outside? And then she was like, well, if you do that, Michael's gonna get rid of you. So it's like, I don't want to do the wrong thing. And
I know.
You know,
Well,
so-
ROI tends to have overreacted. They've done that with everyone, not just you.
okay,
Because I've had conversations about other people being able to go outside and do this and do that as well.
and then Kathy had told me to, because I told her what Stacy said, and she's like, she had no right to say that because Michael would never do that. So,
Well, honestly, there have been, it's kind of how you interpret what Michael and what the other leadership has said at ROI.
yeah,
Because some staff really were a lot like Stacy, not just Stacy. I talked to several other
okay.
people too. But I think they finally all got on the same page.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
it took a while.
Yeah, she was like, if you go outside and disobey the rules, you could either be dropped by Michael, which I was like, psh, if he wants to get rid of me. And the second option was that they'll put me in a group home, so I was like, okay.
Well, David, you know very well that nobody can force you to go somewhere without a court order.
Yeah, I know that, but I think
You have your own rights as your own guardian.
I think it was Stacy just, I don't know what her problem was.
Panicking.
Yeah.
People got really scared at first, I think, didn't they?
I mean, I was, but I don't show my emotions that well, so it was like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. It's hard to know if you're overreacting or underreacting.
So,
Doing the right thing.
and
they
I-
keep changing it too.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like I've said to other staff, I was like, I don't believe pretty much anything that comes out of Stacy's mouth because, she'll say one thing and then I'll hear another thing, so it's like, let me ask somebody else. So I'm like, he'll never do that, so it's like, okay. So I don't know. I mean, I understand it's a big deal, but I mean, what is our next virus gonna be? I mean, so
Right.
what's our next 9/11 gonna be? So it's, I don't know. I just look at things in a different. I don't know.
Well, what I do know is that it's healthy to be outside.
Yeah.
That it's good for people to get sunshine and be outside.
Yeah.
And so as long as you're staying away from other people, while you're outside, it's good for you.
And like I told Stacey, I would like to go to a dermatologist to get my skin checked, so, but we can't do that, so it's, it's just one of those things.
Well, you will be able to at some point. What's going on with your skin? Do you have a spot that you're worried about?
No, I just want to get it checked because I've been out in the sun a lot and I can't wear sunscreen because it drips onto my face. So, I don't know.
Do you wear a hat when you're outside?
I can't with my head right because it'll...
Oh, gosh, yeah, that wouldn't work.
Because it'll come off, so...
Right.
So I've been wearing long sleeve t-shirts and jackets to try to protect my arms, so...
Okay.
It's the best I can do. And then Steph is like, well, you shouldn't do that because it's hot outside. I'm like, I understand that, but I got my arms and stuff to protect, so, but
Yeah.
so catch-22, so.
Right. Well, when things start easing up, you can go see the dermatologist, I'm sure.
I don't think it's going to be
I
any.
think maybe in a month or so we might have more options.
I don't see that happening, but I hope.
I hope so too. I'm getting tired of it.
I mean, like I told Stacey, I can understand both sides because people have to work, but, but I don't want to get sick, so I can kind of see both sides.
Right.
So,
I think everybody can see both sides. It's just which one people choose to prioritize.
yeah. Like, I wanted to get to Section 8 done, but it's like, can't do that.
Right. Well, we haven't found anywhere that's appropriate for you.
No.
Except for that one place, and that place you don't need Section 8 for.
Yeah, and I hope Stacey turned it in.
Oh gosh, I hope so too.
Uh,
She was supposed to?
Yeah, because I already filled it out.
Was she mailing it back to them or what?
She said that she would either mail it back or take it straight to them. So
Okay.
she didn't tell me for sure, but that's what she said. So
Okay.
I would like
Well,
to.
I might give them a call and make sure they got it.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
And then just email me.
Because we want you on that waiting list.
And then just email me if she didn't or she did. If she didn't, I'll text her later, I guess.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, I am off next week for vacation,
okay.
but I'll be back on the 8th of June. So
Okay.
I'll touch base with you sometime at that point. Okay?
Isn't that when it's supposed to be lifted?
Like the 12th or something like that, I think.
I heard the 8th, but
Did you?
I rarely watch the news, so
Well, it's too depressing, isn't it?
yeah. They need to start talking about the people that survive instead of the deaths all the time.
That's true.
So,
Let me look. I'll look up the stay-at-home order. Through June 12th.
okay. I think it's gonna keep being pushed back, so
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
well, we'll see.
right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Baladares is there.
Okay.
2 down.
Okay.
Now in the box, Lou Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Okay. All right. Well, if you need anything, for Friday will be my last day until the 9th. So if you need anything, leave me a message, okay?
Okay.
Or the 8th, sorry.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good week.
Yep.
Bye, David.
Bye.
First offering on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Heading out towards shallow right. Bauer is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now's the pitcher, David Big Dog.
The pitcher, David Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in to try it again. Gregory. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Because I can't see nothing when you're laying down. You look better sitting up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
I got the count. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Aquino will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding forward now, Pierre DeBow. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses for ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. DeBow, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Taveras takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Josh Reed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Pops this one up. Castro ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Alexis De Silva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1 fouled off. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Nero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in. Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here. Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And now, Luis Liriano popped him up.
Luis Liriano.
Maraville is there, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Alexa, Q106.
Digging in, David Big Dog, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David.
Okay, you know how it feels when you've saved enough for that long-awaited home edition? Now imagine an edition on that edition. That's the feeling with Capital One, where a new savings account earns an interest rate 5 times the national average. That's right, 5 times. As represented by 5 times more savers. This is banking reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Rate comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA member FDIC.
aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the lineup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts on my scoreboard for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down to that field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the side is retired. Miami.
This is Q106.
Leading off the inning, Peter Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he misses with it 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball strike two.
Popular song called Popular
right now, you see steam coming out of any coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get it done.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Pumped him up. Castro in foul ground. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy ball. Well executed pitch.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it dropped low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. On the ground over to his right, Ayala, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. David Russell is going to grab it out here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to win. Andres Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen this first. So that's a wrap for tonight. For DeRosa, Dan Prinzak, and Heidi Walker, this is Matt Gasker.
Falling in reverse, Popular Monsters, the track on Michigan's rock station Q106. It's Wednesday afternoon. That means again this afternoon, Terry Stevens is doing another What's Good Wednesday, man. So you can get sick of all the bad news. Let's pump up the positive news Wednesday afternoons. You can give him a call this afternoon, 694-Q106. You can tell him and everyone what's all good in your part of Mid-Michigan with another What's Good Wednesday coming up this afternoon on Q106.
It's a game you've been playing since you were a kid, and now that game can help you win $100. Q106 presents Cash Clash. Register now at Q106FM.com. If we call you at 10:30 weekday mornings, you'll get to play rock, paper, scissors with caller 9. The winner moves on to the next round at 12:30. The winner of that round plays again at 4:30. The winner of that round wins $100 cash. Register to play Cash Clash now at Q106FM.com. They're still playing commercials. You're ready to rock.
Hey, what's up? This is Ben from Breaking Benjamin. Hey, my name's Rich. I'm Johnny. I'm Brian. We're highly suspect.
On Michigan's rock station, Q106.
first cuts here. Stretching with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out there and bring breath.
And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage. That was a missed opportunity.
So he sets him down swinging. Clinton Barnes goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via a strikeout.
Into the box to Clyde Goodson. He'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner.
Rock Station, that is Hell Yeah, doing Welcome Home. Have a great afternoon. Terry Stevens is up next. I'll talk to you again tomorrow at 10. We'll do another commercial-free cue then with over an hour of non-stop music. Here's new A Day to Remember. This is called Resentment on Q106.